Hey, what is going on, guys? Today I am sharing with you 4 F1 track improvements. I'm going to be immediately honest and say that for some reason when I scheduled this video to be the date that it's coming out, I thought there was going to be 5 rounds that passed instead of 4, but it all works out because it'll bolster the final video, taking it from now 2 tracks to 3 after the very rightful cancellation of Russia. So anyway, today we're talking about 4 F1 track improvements. If you caught my first one for the 2022 season, we did the first 5 rounds. Now we're doing the past 4 rounds. So we got Spain on here, we got Monaco, Baku, and Canada. As always, a massive shout out to all of my channel members. If you want to become a channel member, have your name in the videos. It's just $1 a month. But without further ado, let's hop right into the video. First up, as I said, we have Spain. So what happened in Spain? I actually don't even really remember. Of course, it was Europe, so I didn't watch the race live because it was very early in the morning, but this was Leclerc's first engine failure. And besides that, Verstappen pretty much ran away with the race, and that's all I really remember. This extension is, of course, brought to us by none other than Pyre. This adds all of the 2022 billboards, video screens, all new grass and sideline concrete, signs and markers with physics, so basically just like colliders, and they'll bounce across the track and things like that. Crowds, new green curbs with physics, dynamic country flags, new ground sponsors, the new 2022 podium, updates to the bridges, an animated pit entry display, the real-time working Rolex clock, and much, much more. This is the only kind of sucky track on this list, not because its layout is horrible, because it is, but it's actually not technically Catalonia in the current layout. It's basically just taking the Moto layout onto the GP layout, which is, a little bit closer to when compared to the old GP layout, but it's still not perfect. The profiling of that turn is still very different, so maybe later this year, next year, we can get a proper updated Catalonia. Next up on the list, we have Monaco. Now, there's actually a lot to talk about for a Monaco GP because it was a very wet one. And if you're a Ferrari fan, the pain continues in this installment of track improvements because Ferrari absolutely botched Leclerc's strategy. What's new? And dropped him all the way from winning his home race down to P4, which, I guess compared to years past is an improvement because he actually finished the race, but he could have definitely had a lot more. And just to add ice on the burn, it was a Red Bull 1-3. But at least Perez won. Perez run in Monaco. That's actually really cool. I'm really happy for Perez. This one is, again, of course, made by, do I even need to say, Pyre. This adds all of the 2022 billboards, video screens, people in the stands, and more. If you've been missing out on having a proper Monaco in Assetto Corsa, then I highly recommend you install this one. Next up, we have Baku, and still, once again, all aboard the Ferrari pain train, because, boy, did it continue and get absolutely horrible in Baku. You had Sainz having a hydraulics issue or a brake-by-wire issue, I have no clue. Very early on in the race, I think it was like lap 9 again. I didn't watch this one because it's in Europe. Or Asia, I don't know where it's at. You guys can have that debate in the comments. But yeah, then Leclerc, that shot of his engine blowing up just down the long straight zoomed in, it hurts me as a Leclerc fan. And just to put some nice salt in the wounds, it was a Red Bull 1-2. Besides that, I don't really remember much about Baku. Vettel had his nice, really cool spin to get back on the racetrack. You had Christian Horner breaking up the 2 bulls from fighting like an angry parent. But besides that, Baku kind of underdelivered this year. Or I'm just a salty Ferrari fan, one of the two. The extension is made by none other than the lovely Pyre. It adds all of the 2022 billboards, video screens, people in the stands, and more. It's Pyre. He does fantastic work. You know who he is by now. It's always rare to have a really good quality street circuit in Assetto Corsa. This is definitely one of them, and I highly recommend you install it. And finally, we move on to Canada. Now, as this video is coming out, the Canadian GP was yesterday. By the way, I'm super happy for all you Canadians who get your GP back. It's been since 2019. It's been a while, so I'm glad to be back in Montreal. But at the time of me recording this, it was quali. But I don't know what happens in the race, so just like I did with Miami in the last track improvements video, I'm gonna give one bold suggestion. I think I said like Hamilton out in Q1 or something like that, and it definitely didn't age well. So I'm gonna jinx it because apparently my predictions age like milk in a hot summer's day. So I'm gonna say that Fernando Alonso is going to DNF the race from the lead. I'm saying it so it doesn't happen. But beyond my dumb prediction, I love Gilles Villeneuve. I think it's such a good circuit, and to have a new proper one in Assetto Corsa with the updated paddock and pit building, it's really cool to see. But this extension is not made by Pyre. He is making one. It's not actually out to free people on Race Department. It's on his Patreon, but it's not out when I'm recording this. But either way, I'm going to go as far as to say that there is a better version of an extension for this track than Pyre's. I'm going to Race King 2016 over on Race Department. In version 1.5, he has all of the updated sponsor boards, updated bridges, some grass sponsors, some just boards all around, some texture improvements, and overall, it's just a very snazzy looking track and extension. He also adds the new podium, so that is super cool as well. I know Pyre does great work, and I'm sure his Canada one will be just as good, but I want to switch it up, and I want to help out another creator over on Race Department. As far as I can tell, this is his first ever mod as well. Actually, no, never mind, he has 27 mods, but they're all for the F1 games, so I think one of his first Assetto Corsa mods, so definitely show him some support, drop 5 stars, and let's hopefully make another really good extension slash skin creator in Assetto. But yeah, besides that, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy this video, a like and a sub would mean a lot. I'm pre-recording a bunch of videos. You probably saw my community post, hopefully you did. So yeah, I'm working my hardest. Sorry if I haven't been responding to comments. I've had work and things like that, so been juggling a lot, trying to stay sane before my vacation. So I think I'm gonna get it all done. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the insane support this month. And since I won't talk to you as of like the current day, past my rally cars video pretty much, I just want to say thank you all for the support. I'm sure it's continued, and I cannot wait to see where this channel goes in July and beyond. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one, guys.